Am I the asshole, 38 male, for cutting back on work to prove a point to my wife, 30 female?
Some people don't learn it the hard way, and I guess he had to prove a point, so he's trying to see what's up.
My wife is usually an angel of a woman, but has recently gotten into a friendship with a woman whom I personally believe is a bad influence on her.
If your husband or your partner tells you this woman is not a good influence on you, he may see something that you have no idea about, and you're ready to fight in arms for a woman. But you have to remember something. Who lays down with you in bed at night? Who protects you when there's a thump in the middle of the night? Who's paying the bills for you? Who's helping you in the household? Who did you have kids with? Who did you decide to stand at the altar and say that this person is above everyone else? So if ever, please women, if you see a man tell you, hey, I don't think that's a good influence on you, don't fight it. But usually it's, this is gonna sound bad, but it's usually the women that didn't grow up with a father or a father figure that don't take that heat of warning, like, okay, let me listen to him because just in case this might not be good. Just like your father tried to protect you. It sounds bad, but it's the truth. Your husband is trying to protect you, like, hey, listen, this person might mess up our situation. And I guarantee she probably did. Let's continue with the video. Let's ride.
Not in a patronizing way, more of a lay down with dogs, get up with fleas type of situation. I've never
heard that before, but continue.
I like it. I've never said anything about her childishness or her very radical misandry, because frankly,
if the woman is a misandrist, you already don't want her dealing in your household because all it's gonna bring is drama and anger. This is why married women should they should really make sure they befriend other married women. Because a single woman, especially a woman that dislikes men, she'll put stuff in her head like, oh yeah, men are like this, men are like that. And by the time you look up, your wife that has always cherished you are gonna be she's gonna be looking at you like, oh yeah, you're just like all other men. You're just like this, you're like that. And you've been doing so much. You do even more than regular men. And some women still won't see that. Some women start to push more on you thinking, yeah, you need to do more, because the idiot came into the picture and she messed up your wife's mindset.
it doesn't affect me until it did. A few months ago, my wife began pressuring me to do more around the house. Before I get an instant "you're the asshole," we already split chores and childcare. Admittedly, she had a bigger cut than I because she is a stay-at-home mom. But I do most of the cooking, breakfast and dinners. Lunch is her responsibility for her and the boys. I take out the garbage and I do laundry. And I deep clean the bathrooms once a week.
What does this man not? She keep messing around. Women don't realize you keep messing around. All of that will be your job. Plus taking care of the kids. Plus paying the bills. You know what this economy is like? Keep complaining. A man is doing all that. Just like I said, men are willing to do whatever it takes to keep their family. But these spiteful women come in like vipers and poison a good woman. And then she thinks it's her idea. She has no idea. And then she loses everything. And nobody's there to help her.
I do also help with our boys' homework and such.
I'll marry this man right now.
The bar is low, but like he's doing a lot.
The bar is 6 feet under, but it's pretty good right now.
She insists that I am not doing enough and that I should be doing more around the house. I tried having...
He should be doing more around the house, but she's a stay-at-home wife and mother. He provides the opportunity for her to stay at home, but he should be doing more. While he's doing all of that, they already split everything, but she has majority because she's there. It makes no sense. Only because probably that little witch came into her ear and said, oh my gosh, you're always doing stuff. You're always doing stuff. Some women disguise their compassion. They disguise, their hatred, their jealousy as compassion. Oh, why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Oh, he doesn't love you. That's jealousy, that's hatred, but they disguise it as compassion. Oh no, I understand, girl, I understand. Some women want to see your ship sink, crash and sink while their ship are sailing. Or they see your ship sailing beautifully while they're there in a wreckage of a ship. And they're like, no, come join me. Mess up your ship because I don't want to be alone out here in the ocean. You can't listen to people that influence your marriage or your relationship. It's dangerous.
Discussions with her asking what she expected from me, namely all chores and child rearing should be my duty, it seems, and for months it seemed to be going nowhere. She used the D word more than once when speaking on this, which felt
She used the divorce. That was not her idea. The woman that's her friend, she probably got a divorce. She was probably single, whatever, and she put it in her head. It's sad.
manipulative.
What's the D word?
Divorce.
I was like, Dad? Oh my God.
That is manipulative. It boiled over when we were out with friends one night, and she began talking about how I never help out and how I use her as a house slave. Her words.
A lot of the times women will say these things about never help out, right? And people on the internet, people out in public, people whatever, the narrative sounds so believable. But if someone were to stay in the household, you would see the man helping out while the woman's like, no, yeah, but he can do this. But he should be doing this. But he is helping out. It's just you're so blinded that you're not noticing it anymore. You're spoiled by everything he already does, that now that he does it naturally and he's not throwing it in your face, you don't even notice it anymore until you don't have it, which you're gonna mess around and find out.
I'll admit, the next part is where I may be the asshole. I didn't say anything that night, but the next day I asked my boss to be given reduced hours for the next little bit due to stress. And I took over everything in the house. I cooked breakfast and made lunch for the boys before I drove them to school. I cleaned the house top to bottom. I did every dish we had twice, and so on. My wife was blindingly happy and bragged to her friend that she had finally worn in.
Wow, I had like many different.
So she trained him. But what he doesn't realize, most likely, that happiness isn't gonna last at all. She's gonna find something else to complain about. But let's continue. This guy loves his wife and wants just peace. He's willing to do whatever it takes for it, just peace. While this woman has been poisoned from a rattlesnake, from a viper, what I call, and now she's basically showing the symptoms of her being bit by a rattlesnake / viper. And he's trying to do whatever it takes. He's trying to show her lessons, show her this, do that. And no matter what, she's gonna find something wrong. This is why so many people get divorced. And by the time they get divorced, they're like, oh snap, I had it all. Or sometimes they get poisoned enough that they never even realize they had it all. That can piss a man off, where you would say be a man in regards to him getting more money. But what can you say to be a woman? Be a woman, clean. Be a woman, take care of the house. Be a woman, be more like a woman and make sure you take care of me. Be more like a woman, get me a plate of food. But be a man is so condescending. Anytime a man decides not to do something or he falls short, well, be a man. This woman is on the verge of divorce. Mind you, I have not seen this video. This is the first time me seeing it. And I'm reacting literally as I'm speaking right now. This is ridiculous.
I then asked if she would be willing to go back to splitting the chores and such, which is when she began to catch on that the two were related. She yelled at me that I was being a manipulative asshole for doing this and even claimed it was financial abuse. I stood strong for a while, but now I am questioning my methods because even I feel what I did was a little bit underhanded.
As in, he
Nope,
stopped
you're right.
making as much.
Nah, you were right, homie. You were right. My opinion, you were right. Some people don't learn until you take it out. Some people don't realize how good the lollipop is until you take it out of their mouth. It's
Money to do the chores.
Am I the asshole?
my opinion. This video was pretty good. In my opinion, he was an asshole. He had to show her something that, listen, I'm busy making money. I'm busy making money and I help. You need to be busy doing your part. And she needs to more so excuse that viper, that snake, that rattlesnake that she allowed into her life. Women, please, if a man says this person might not be good for you, might not be good for your growth, especially if you look at your husband and think that he wants you two to move together as one, if he sees some danger and he addresses it, take it as danger. Don't think I can handle it. No, it's not that serious. I know this person. No, you don't. The person you said that you want for better or for worse, from death till death do us part, is the person that's warning you about something that can literally destroy the relationship. But that's up to you. I would literally always, and for men, always keep your boundaries with people that can actually destroy your relationship, because there's only one person that gets behind your wife's ear. Just get her ear saying some bull crap. And all of a sudden your wife becomes somebody else that you didn't even sign up for. You don't even recognize your wife with the things that she say, because all she is doing is regurgitating whatever her friend said, whatever influences she received. This also can happen on social media. She starts to watch women that have hatred for men. And then all of a sudden, your wife comes at you with hatred and you're like, what did I do? And you try to do things harder. You try to do things and help. And that must fall short as well. For everybody out there, be careful who you allow around you. Especially realize, is it affecting my marriage? Is it affecting me? All influences aren't good influences.